Hey everyone, welcome back to SuperDanny2. So now it's time to take on...
Can't wait for Ninja Man. That's not a ninja. You lied.
Well...
I knew the truth.
I had to go check out my fortunes between this, and it told me that fighting a ninja was wrong, so I went with Crystal Man instead.
You had to check all 4 of your chins?
Look, Mr. Chin is a very good fortune teller. I just needed a few second opinions.
As many chins as Danny got hairs.
But here you go, here's Flame Man.
Wow, that's a lot of fire. Holy shit, that's
Yeah.
literal fire curtain.
He also comes with a wall of fire if you use the special attack, which actually also blocks shots. At least so anything going on the ground.
Looks pretty useful.
Yeah. He is useful, but at the same time he isn't. Because, well, for one, he's in a game with Skullman and Gyro Man. And 2, he's got a lot of things that are actually resistant to fire in this, so...
It's like you never really want to use him because you just got better options.
He's the average man.
AKA every weapon in Megaman 2 except for Metal Blades, right?
Yep.
Well, it's like, he's not a bad guy, it's just... I could probably just use Gyro Man and get the same effect.
Or Mega.
Or be Skullman. Or Mega if I have to.
Or just use Gyro Man and win.
It also doesn't look like he deals a...
See, Gyro Man is the Kirby option because he could just ignore everything.
Basically, yeah.
I do think that is kind of really bad design. If you do not have the 2 or 3 Robot Masters which you really need for the letters, then you're kind of fucked, right? And you have to replay all of these stages all over again.
Yeah, but I guess at least the exit chip, you don't have to do that much with it. Of course, that's if you remember that you can get the exit chip. Which totally didn't happen to me that my last Robot Master was Gyro Man.
So this section is completely unchanged. The entire level so far is... Oh, these guys are new. Way to prove me wrong, game.
Yeah, it does that a lot.
I'm sorry that I ever doubted you. This is just a copy-paste of the previous segment.
So he was jacking off for most of those 4 years, right?
Hopefully not to the Robot Master designs.
Oh yeah, that's definitely what he was doing it to.
Oh, Skullman!
Oh man, look at that skull on that man. It's a skull man, oh.
Oh, that has taken a turn for the weird.
You're banned from fanfiction again.
Again? Why not still?
You can't hide what's inside.
But here we have the frickin' things from Megaman stage making a return.
They're called Needle Harries, really.
Well, it's definitely hairy to deal with them because they have a massive amount of health, and we don't have their weakness weapon.
And they definitely have needles.
And this is the other version of the shield attacker. It has a ton more health. I can't quite figure out why.
So you should just ignore it, right?
Yeah, usually it's in a place where you can't ignore it.
What if Wily put shields on both sides of it?
Well, he did put shields on the top, so you can't just get out of the way of it. Or you can't just shoot it from the top.
How would they move with the chats then?
What if Dr. Wily just, like, threw a shield at you and that's it?
Wow, that did look like you have their weakness.
Well, the thing is that Nightman's just supposed to be really strong.
Yeah. He also thinks that his shield is superior, so he out-shields them, basically. Thought you made a point there when you were just slowly gliding down and then you abandoned it at the end.
I was expecting a fuck you trap.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't put one in.
Well, so far there was exactly one of these in Skullman, if I remember correctly, so he has been relatively fair about that.
You know what's weird? When the stage ground always changes color, if you look at it, it's a little...
Yeah? It's supposed to be like shiny crystal.
It looks like it's moving.
Oh my god!
You seeing that?
Not really.
Well,
oh hey, the M-Tank is still at the same part.
Look at the video, but don't actually focus on it. You'll see what I mean.
Maybe I'll do it afterwards.
Yeah, I don't think the M-Tank comes with the whole turn enemies into extra lives thing. Like it did in the other games.
only if you were full or rally completely. I didn't even know that until I heard about it later on in a Megaman 4, a Game Boy Let's Play actually. So he roofed the spike drop from the stage. Fair enough, I guess.
And here we just have the last enemy that we have to fight. Which again, he surprisingly gives you a lot of ways to just kill those things. That's one of the easier
especially with
ones.
Robot Master weapons. It does seem like a very nice selection of weapons which you can play around with.
Yeah, if
I
you can
approve
see
of
what
that.
the gimmick will be with Crystal Man, yeah, good on you.
Well, he shoots crystals that bounce off the wall. Do I win a prize?
Yeah, the thing is actually, he, aside from everyone else in this game, he actually does very little damage. Like, even running into you, he doesn't do a lot of damage. It's really weird.
Good, because the crystals seem to be sped up a lot. Unless I'm seriously misremembering, but holy shit, that is a lot of stuff to keep track of.
I guess he just was feeling nice and just wanted to give you the ability to just actually fight him.
Maybe. And also the new attack is the Crystal Eye weapon itself, which we didn't really see in the original. From him, that is. Like the big shot fired outwards.
Yeah.
The giant pearl, which is...
Crystal Man looks retarded.
Yeah, especially because it's not a crystal, it doesn't have facets. That's the very definition of a crystal. As a chemist, I do not approve.
I'm just gonna take this 8-ball and put it in my head.
It's a pearl, you know?
They're both round, it's the same.
Jewel Man is a crystal man, you know? He does have facets.
So we're gonna fight Dr. Wily now, right?
Just ignore the other two wankers.
I don't like them.